Good. You're here. We must to we must hurry to the Watcher's place and find the Reenter. Let's go.
And not so wild its Lucas cosplay appeared.
And not so wild.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Atheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Good to see you, Jumpy
Your
East.
unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Signal. Hello. Tiny bunnies. Hi. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I love the Loperit's voice actors. Yeah.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. 'Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Atheris is boundless and pure.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loperits were born of Hydaland's love for Atheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities.
Oh.
For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
Aw, that's so sweet.
If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Atheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers.
Oh.
And thou, my friend, Oh, I do not think we have met.
My
Pudding
name
away.
is Puddingway.
Pudding away.
Puddingway. Yes, indeed. A name of
And not
deep
so
and
wild
abiding
Moroni appeared.
significance, I'm sure.
How's
But
it
one
going?
perhaps better
Good to see
communicated
you.
through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
Bom
A
dia, bom
judicious
dia.
application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate.
That.
And living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer, the anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
Oriander is very hard to understand.
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
Oh, they're so sweet.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
Oh, the music.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
What?
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
No! That flower, how came into your possession? How very like her. Oh! Get it by its light. you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we call it the Alps. You would do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts.
No.
Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The Charleyan Forum, yes?
What? How did you know?
Ah.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Yeah, they're still waiting. I already killed Zordia. Am I still level 84? How that can happen? Where this game is going? It was a relief to see Living Away was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, thought their knowledge may be lacking. Their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs to be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if the doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Of course. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all of our fellow science. When next I return to Atheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Five, three, three. Oh, I'm level 88. Can I buy gear of level 85? 86? Yeah, but this is level 84. I'm already at level 88. Huh? Okay. With the operates in Rianger's capable hands, we need to worry about affairs here in our absence. You're about to unlock the 85 dungeon. 85 is dungeon. Knowing now to face off their earthy collaborators, there is much discussed with Aphinaud and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. And get some gear from there too. I have something to do here. Oh, I think this is the side quest. Okay, I'm not gonna side quest now. From here? Of course! I didn't saw it was a gate. Oh, that's so nice. Alright. The nether gate. Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. But we will have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the temperate prisoners when we left. That's true. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of very nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the populace be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, the camp broke glass. Let's go! Why? Alright, let's discuss. A lot of things to tell about. It's good to see you all again. No worse for you. Your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the temperate inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. And so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow science, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the temperate be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth to be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Afinal the analysis' timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decision regarding Garmel? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Tavern. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten his endeavor, the Beast tribes have received instructions in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Montoya is no doubt thrilled. The Mother Porksy affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands, after the transfers of temperate has been completed. Lucy and I will remain along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garmon. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. True, Michiganders. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what of the moon and the Teleforo? Talk. A lot of things to talk. There's the moon, I can breathe, I can jump, I can do stuff over there. It's crazy. The final days. Gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. No, it's just the beginning. Oh. There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I send word forthwith. Well, also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Charlian. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speak of your fellow scions, you will be happy to hear that the Mistress Cryo, still on demand, has been moved to the Baldasian Annex and given into Tatar's care. Thank you. I look forward to see them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. Let's go! One last thing, if I may. After a confrontation with the Zodiac, you say Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood, he has returned here to the Garlemald. I thought Zodiac is gonna be the end of this game. I swear. Because I have been fighting against Zodiac since day one. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts. But first we should ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. Are supposed to write. Dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their death. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continuing use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Pandeno is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not, but he's bloodlust to keep him company. Better than that, an army to see it settled. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlian. Charlian. I don't know how to pronounce this right. Okay, let's go. sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Oh. No, he's in the moon. Duty keeps him away. I'm afraid the Hestia can explain why better than I. Yeah, there's a moon. You can breathe. I kill Zordiak. I thought it was going to be the end of the game, but it's not. It's just the beginning. And now I'm lost. The final days is Bethel Emerald. And we are to escape via the moon? What of the source and these reflections? Yeah, crazy, right? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answer at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as the case in the time of Emerald, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether through the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half of the star population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the doubting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Emeraldians could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mari Lamentorium. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Emeraldians, creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then, having worked with the Loporits in secret all the time. There is surely more they can tell us. Forgive me interruption, but I have urgent news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There is only one way to find out. Let's go. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh!
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
All right.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
What? What happened?
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
Ah, the enchantment to prevent them from talk.
270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret.
You gonna
What
share?
those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge. Not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
Ah, looks
You
so
reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
This looks so suspicious.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Glad you are back, Braddock.
Hey, Braddock! How are you? How's it going? Good to see you here. I'm in this part of the story, and I'm afraid. I'm confused. It's a mix of feelings. So what Mother told us when we visit home.
That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work.
Yes, I remember that, Alice. I remember that. And I think that's not our father. I think something's going on. Something's weird about it.
If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave. Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
Aww. I am almost guaranteed to have one of the items level 600 weapons next week. Nice. Oh my gosh. I didn't see any gear yet for the new ones, you know. That's so cool. That's so cool. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't think he's his father. I think it's something going on.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Ah!
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Charlian, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do?
Rafnad's always
To
think
ignore
about
the
others.
plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence.
Ah!
This is why we choose to fight.
Oh, I'm gonna cry!
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do.
Oh.
We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way.
It is. It is another
And
way.
if there is, we will find it.
Ah!
You see if we don't.
Yep.
Do as you will. Just stay out of it.
Ah! Oh my god, he's so cruel. I don't think it's him. Oh my gosh. I think something is going on.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Oh. You saw my healer tap, which is from normal mode. But the savage is some appearance. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. It's probably very, very nice.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
But it's like a suicide mission. Right?
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
I'm afraid
Wouldn't you
to
agree?
finish this game.
And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Do they kill everybody?
Shall we then? To the annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
I'm afraid to finish this game. Well, I still have my Primal account, and everybody's alive over there, so. Raya tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement, so there is to be a great exodus. Is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Val. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after. Why me? I asked myself. Why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There is no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here and we'll get through this together. And who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There is no harm in praying for us much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Oh, am I gonna talk to Hydaelyn? Am I gonna see someone? What's gonna happen? I'm so afraid. What's gonna happen? Why can I see it? Oh, the moon! Hydaelyn. Oh, is that what is that? It's a vision? Is that a vision? A visitor has come knocking at your door. However could it be? Stola! Gara! I want everybody! Oh! Who am I gonna choose? Oh my god! So, I love everybody over there. Oh, I don't know! I don't know how to choose between them. Thank you, Moroni. I love it. I love the pictures. Stola for an out. Also amazing. I think about Stola. I love Stola. Because Stola... Einstein too. I know Estinian. I know his name is Estinian, but I call him Einstein. He's much better. So, I don't know! I go Stola. I would I ever do that? Oh, but afinal... Oh. Okay, I go Stola. I love Stola. I love everybody. Aww! I'm gonna cry. Am I gonna cry? I'm already crying. I don't know why.
You're still awake. Good.
Oh, Stola.
Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment? Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
Oh. Good
A
time.
precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly. In your recent battle on the moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, from what I can see, you and your ether are none the worse for wear. Would that Reen were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiac.
Yeah. Zodiac. I have been fighting against Zodiac since day one. And I thought that is gonna be the end of the game.
As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough. Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul? Forgive me. That was in poor taste. I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarot. Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not.
Aww.
It was a horror beyond description. Promise me you will be careful. That you will seek my counsel if you feel unwell.
Of course.
That puts my heart at ease,
Oh.
if only a touch. I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on, so do be sure to stay warm. Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
No. Stola, don't die! Don't die, Stola! Oh, I knew they're gonna smash our hearts on this game. I knew it. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. Hello, color wolf dog here.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make
Welcome
me
to the
sick.
stream. Thank you for the follow. How are you tonight? Ah, I'm very, very, very afraid of this part of the game.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Won't need to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Oh no. What happened? What's going on? Oh, my friend.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
What's going on? What the fuck's
The
going
towers are gone,
Yes!
and the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
What's gonna happen in this game? What happened? Oh my god. Tatter is forming her growing. Oh. Hestia, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we receive another call for assistance. This one comes from. The others have assembly in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. And so begins the final day. Oh, there you are. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received green tidings from our contact in Hazard at Hazard. Vile beasts have appeared as it out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. Good God, are the final days already upon us? It would appear so. Sadly, that is all the information we have at the present. No doubt the people of Radisson are busy fighting for their lives. Oh my God! Lucas, I have a lot. Thank you, Maroni. Oh my God! How this game is gonna end? Tell me. I think I need to know a spoiler. I'm kidding, don't tell me. Oh, but I'm so afraid. Then we must go at once. They need our help. Let's go! Is that a dungeon? It ends satisfying. Oh! Agree. Cryo, you'd best remain. Are they gonna die, everybody? Like, I need to know a spoiler. I don't need to know a spoiler. I want a spoiler. I don't want a spoiler because I'm so confused. Cryo, you'd best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. You are in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere. And if so, we must know about it at once. Oh my gosh. Don't ask! Yep, you're unlocking the 85 dungeon. Be safe out there, yes? Let us make first for Yadelmad. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. Should I go with the trust party or should I do like a normal party? After currents here on this area and I can't, Because it's just level. I remember now. You guys told me.
And lo, vile beasts did rise. Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash. Sun scorches earth and boils seas.
Ah!
And our sins ascend unto the heavens. Three dooms to unmake all we were.
Ah!
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We
Yes.
have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the Isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact. The people of Radzat-Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends. Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies.
Oh my
The
God.
large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
Oh yes.
Vitra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude. Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlinburg. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt.
Ah.
I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Okay, but I'm gonna go in a dungeon. I cannot stop the final days. I can kill the beasts, but what's gonna happen? I'm afraid. I'm gonna stop playing. Yeah.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Am I gonna go in the high heels? Oh. As much as I'd like to join you, trust is best. Ah. Thank you, Frederick. Check the minimap weather. Apocalypse! What? Oh my gosh! Everyone has assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let us review our plan of attack. I would have you board this boat and circle around the north side of the island. There you find a dense jungle we call Venispati. It is a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Vitra and the Radiant host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Yeah, but I cannot stop things coming from the sky, can I? Oh my god. Vanaspati. How do I pronounce that, Barney? Vanaspati. Vanaspati? Vanaspati. Va or v? V. Venice. Vanaspati. Pati? Vanaspati. I don't know. Okay. Decisions. Well, and I get those two together. Red mage.
Victory will be ours.
I love Stola. I can't help myself. I love Stola. I go as a Dragooner, so Einstein, I'm not gonna get you. I'm sorry. So we're gonna be a range and a melee. A Sage. I think that's good. How's my gear? Oh, wait.